Happy Friday! Woo!
Happy Friday, everybody! Cheers,
You would
cheers,
know it's
cheers,
Friday.
cheers.
It's like
Huh?
Happy Friday. Woo! So, hi everyone, Happy Friday. You wouldn't be able to tell it's Friday because we're just on us. It's like it's a full moon outside and everybody's just losing their shit. Welcome to
That's what it is
another.
then.
It is. It is. Everybody's crazy. So, how is everybody? You all had a good week?
Yes.
Proper.
I nearly got my
Proper week.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
A proper week.
Lynn,
Yeah,
you're starting to
down.
sound like Tim.
Yeah, down.
Oh, I quite know
Yeah,
about
very
your
good.
week.
Yeah. We've been up mountains this week. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we have.
Climbed in yesterday.
oh. What about?
Yeah, it's good.
Hi, Nicola. Thank you very much, honey. You are a superstar. Thank you. Hopefully the comments will share.
Hey, Nicola.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you know what? I'm so far behind. I've not even put up anything tonight. That's how far behind I am. What about you, Richard? How was your week?
Busy with my dad. Busy with the ex and the cancer and the kids. And also, I really thought I was going to have to have the kids tonight because her bloods have gone down now. She didn't know they're going to keep her in. So luckily, I got her partner saying, it's okay, they're not going to keep her in, you're free. I was like, yes!
Oh, I miss my wee pals.
I can have a quiet night.
Yeah.
Oh, my darlings. A big shout out to my... Oh, I know who this is. This is Tom.
This guy.
Hey, Tom.
This is
It's this guy.
Hey, Tom.
So, okay, Ms. Nick time. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Definitely. No.
He said, so Josh said, so we started about an hour and 5 minutes, right? And you said, well, actually, it's an hour and a half. Meanwhile, almost an hour later, here we are.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Fellas. Thank you, Joanne. You're an absolute darling too. Thank you very much, gorgeous.
Hey,
Josh, what about you, my darling? How's your week been?
It's all right. Strange Wisconsin weather. The beginning of the week it was freezing, and we had a snow emergency. Everything was shut down, and now it's 60 degrees out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Days later, yeah.
I must admit, I've been watching quite a lot of TikTok, and I must admit the winter that I've seen in America recently, I've been like, holy shit, with the snow. I've been like, wow, I've never seen snow drop like that, ever.
Yeah, I was in the middle of that.
Oh my
Wow.
It was pretty bad here.
The cars are literally buried. And now it's really strange. We still have the trips. Everything's just melting. No, because it's like 60 degrees right now. Well, 57.
Unbelievable.
Last I checked.
Yeah.
Holy God.
We've had it warm, haven't we? 68 the other day.
Well, we've had it up to
Yesterday.
there just recently, but then it dropped down to like 30, 31 the other day. So
Yeah,
like,
it did.
but that's Pennsylvania. You can get all 4 seasons in one day, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did that too for us the other day, and then the whole state turned into hot.
Yeah.
It's familiar with Star Wars.
Actually, we only got the rain from that, thankfully.
Do you know what? I must admit that is like Scotland over the back. you can get 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah.
It's like I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So tonight, guys.
I don't.
So tonight, guys, we've got Josh joining us. I'm so excited for this one because last week I was on Josh's show. Now Josh is with us. So Josh, do you want to tell people all about yourself?
My name's Josh Miota. I'm the host of Lost Through the Rabbit Hole. Cover pretty much any. I'd usually say conspiracy theories, but since like files came out in my country, everything that was a conspiracy theories come to fruition almost. Yeah. So yeah, we dive deep into, paranormal, cryptozoology, ufology, a lot of ufology. It's fun. I'm also the co-host of Dark Mirror Radio. Isn't Wayne supposed to be here?
I don't know if he's actually coming tonight because
He's not on this show.
I know he's been very tired because obviously.
Yeah, the construction.
Yeah, because he's back. Hi Joe, how
Yeah.
you doing? Hey man.
Hi, Joe.
Good.
I hope you had a good birthday. Hi Nigel. Nicholas is crazy weather. They're having fun with us. So how did you get into it, Josh? What made you get into like conspiracy theories and aliens and things like that?
I guess I kind of grew up around it. My grandfather was an experiencer who constantly saw UFOs. Also, he was part native, so like I grew up going to like rendezvous, if you're familiar with that term. So I know, like, learned a lot of like the Native American culture. I started ghost hunting at a very young age. I don't know. I always just kind of been drawn to it. I also grew up off of like the Ray Harryhausen old drive-in horror movies as a kid, so it's always been there. Had a lot of strange things happen in my life too, so a big part of why I started Lost in the Rabbit Hole is just trying to find people who have experiences like I've had.
Speaking of
That's
rabbit
it.
holes, our host seems to have fallen in one.
Right?
No, she's back where I was.
There she is.
She's frozen out.
She's frozen out. Yes. So, how old were you when you had your first paranormal experience, Josh? And what happened, lovely?
Did I know him
I
back?
had I always had strange
You're in the
even
wrong
as a
square.
child.
You're supposed to be up there. Here.
That's okay. I don't mind being next to Tom.
No, I bet you don't.
It was like when I tried to do that first tea party, it was all like musical chairs, everybody was in and out. It's all right.
Yeah.
The chaos follows the rabbit hole, so sorry I bring that energy. I think I have gremlins too, so.
But I'm just happy to have you here, definitely. So have you had like I'm desperate to ask you, have you had any experiences at all, Josh, with
Yeah,
aliens?
quite a few actually. That's kind of how why I started doing Lost Through the Rabbit Hole. I was looking for other people with experiences.
Yeah.
Do
And
you
it's
want-
hard, isn't it? Getting out, it's hard for people to come forward and say anything because they don't want to be shown up.
Ridicule.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't want to be shown up. Yeah.
But I used to have like deja vu like a lot and like
Did you
strange
just say
dreams as a kid. Yeah, and like I saw I saw Princess Diana before she died. I woke up crying one morning about a princess in a car accident, and my parents were really weirded out about that. And I would talk about space a lot as like a really, really young kid. And like my parents were like, where is he getting this from? Maybe it's Godzilla. I mean, it's the Godzilla movies. That's it. And
You know, when you had the dream about the princess in a car crash, they might have thought, you know what? He's playing too much Mario Kart is the problem. because it's, you know,
that was actually prior to Mario Kart. I was born in '88. So
Same
Still
year as
young.
me.
Yeah.
Same year as me.
yeah,
Young
good
and
year.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
But the whole space thing was strange too, because my grandfather his whole life kept seeing cigar-shaped ships and having
What year was that? What
experiences
was
with them.
Josh? Can I ask you something? It's only for something that I know about. When your dad started seeing these cigar-shaped objects,
Grandfather.
your grandfather, what years were they? Decades.
Probably in the 50s.
Right. So straight after the war, then, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Sorry for interrupting. I will
In the
ask a lot of
70s
questions.
and 80s.
I think that would freak me out a bit. See as much as I say I would love to see aliens, I don't know how I would react. I think it would be one of these experiences as much as that would be
And
pretty.
then me and him had an experience together too when I was a young child. We were in the northern Wisconsin woods. I'm from Wisconsin, way up north. My grandma, mom were like picking raspberries in the state park, and me and him were like adventuring in the woods. He's a big outdoorsman, very into guns,
Yeah.
Western. He grew up with Western movies. I mean, big historian,
Yeah.
and like hunted and fished every day. Total outdoorsman. Um, I saw something and he saw something and he picked me up when we were deep in the woods. And it wasn't a black bear. He hunted constantly and carried. Um, I kind of like suppressed it. And then I was doing a live on TikTok, jump forward 20 some odd years. And I had a median on and she started talking to me and she's like, "You had a Wendigo experience. Do you realize that?" And she brought this up and I was like, "Yeah, I do remember that." So that's one of my earlier experiences, and I'm still trying to kind of process that. And the really strange thing about this too, I don't know if any of you know who Chad Lewis is. He's from my state. He's got a book about around that area about other people having experiences about it.
Yeah.
Same
Brilliant.
shit. So
You got to watch out for those outdoorsy historian types too. I'm just telling you. I know one.
There's that one. That always kind of always it gives me chills. I'm still trying to.
I'm not going to lie. I am fascinated with the whole ufology. I love to hear stories. I love sitting, watching YouTube and listening to the stories. About Roswell. About Area 51. About the what do you call that woman? Is it Betty Hill?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That story. Especially, do you know what I really, really love hearing about, and I'm quite fascinated with it, is missing time. See, when
Yeah.
people talk about missing time and, you know, having experiences like that, I'm quite
I
fascinated
actually
with it.
have one of them experiences as well with my wife
Oh, great.
Wow.
Oh,
and our
can
kids. Yeah. We went and picked up my kids from my parents, and on the way home, we lost an hour. We do this numerous times. It was foggy out, and we drove through a town that we didn't recognize. And I've tried to find that. I grew up on these roads. Can't
Yeah.
explain that.
That's
Like a mini version of that show Manifest happened. If you ever watched that, where people are on a plane and they lost like 5.5 years.
Yeah.
I've started
Like a mini version.
See, that's
But then I
why.
have all like the UFO stuff too, and is it all connected? And I recently heard a theory that maybe like people who see different experiences, it's like different,
Yeah, they've
maybe
been
being
vaporized.
the same being that can
Yeah.
kind of change its shape. I don't know.
That's crazy. I'm just going to read some of the comments. It's mostly Chris. Chris, hi, Chris. Tom the Pickle, hi, everyone. Tom is an alien. Tom, are you got a confession?
I'm an alien from the planet Pickle. We all sound like Rick Sanchez. Ironically, it's really weird.
Oh my god, I missed that voice. Chris says, I know because he's has his own world. Those outdoors historians are crazy people. Hey, Sarah.
I only said so because I am one. That was the joke.
Chris said
Gotcha.
that driving down the highway, a normal 4-hour trip took 6.5 hours. Holy shit, what were you doing, Chris?
He was smoking a lot of the devil's lettuce, apparently. That night.
But you know, I've heard about experiences. I think the one that really sticks in my mind is the one where it was the Navy guy was told to obviously be at a place for a certain time, and he went there, and the guys went to pick him up, and he wasn't there, but he actually was there. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And when obviously the guys went, no, he wasn't there. So they went back to the naval base. When they went back in the morning, he was there. And they took him back and absolutely grilled him. Guy was adamant, no, I was there, I was there. They were like, no, you weren't, no, you weren't. And it was the fact that he had missing time as well. And it wasn't until he read a book by, no, this is going to bug me. It was a book by oh god,
There's a lot of blah.
oh Jesus Christ, I'll need to go back and watch the program. It was on Unsolved Mysteries, actually, the case. And he read the book, and it actually resonated with him that that's what he went through, missing time. But it turned out, that he had been missing time, and I thought, oh my god, imagine going through that. Even Wayne's been through it. When he went home, was it Ferendo? Was it Ferendo? It was Ferendoston Forest.
Yeah,
He
you
went
did it there.
and he had missing time.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
going so
we'll soon find out, won't we?
Yep.
We'll find
we're
out
going there in July.
Yeah.
And
We're going before you, Lo.
Oh, Lynn.
Yeah.
Has Lo told you what's happening?
No.
I can actually go now because Gary got the dates wrong.
Good. We expect
So
you to come. Yeah.
We're going in June.
We're going in June as well.
Oh.
Well, I'm going in July.
I was going to say, you're confusing the hell out of me. I'm like, what the hell? Josh, here's a question. Have you ever been, right, I know it's a silly question, but I do know that a lot of people do try to go near the area as much as they can. But have you ever been near Area 51?
I have not.
No. See,
No.
me and Wayne were having a laugh.
Eventually,
On you go,
believe me,
brother.
I will film it all and share it with everybody when I go towards. Even though I'm pretty sure it's just probably like military tech there right now.
Yeah. See, me and Wayne were having a laugh, right? Because I've got to admit, right, we're talking about the Nevada desert, right? Because I was giving my opinion on it. And I said that even though I do believe, right, that obviously that there is a lot of dead bodies out there from, criminal activity, Hi, Noreen. Even criminal.
Oh, that's just all over the United States.
I do believe that it's criminal. Some of it's criminal. I don't believe all it's criminal, but I do believe it's criminal. I do believe that obviously people's died out there, you know, from dehydration and things like that. I do believe there's something else out there. Right?
I
That's
do have friends that have been out there though that have seen stuff in the sky camping.
Yeah.
And he was pretty credible. He was a U.S. Marine, and him and his buddies they were on leave, actually from I want to say it was when they were deployed in Iraq, and they were like, why don't we camp outside of Area 51? And they actually brought some guns with them, and we're drinking, and we're all like around a fire, and they're like, oh, aliens should come check us out. You know what I mean? And I honestly think it's because they did that is why they saw a bunch of stuff. They said they saw like what looked like a dogfight above them.
Wow.
And I don't. Instead of scared them, and I mean, it takes a lot to scare a Marine.
well, funny enough,
They
we
thought we were getting invaded.
Imagine when was like that. You would be the type of person, he says, that would walk into Area 51 and he says, I says, I would have to know. I says, I would really have to know. I says, I would be the type that would just want to know. I would have to know what was in there. Same as at Renderson. I would have to know. I says, see if a portal opened up in front of me. I says, you're damn right I'd be going through it. I says, see if the Stargate open.
Can I ask,
damn right. I would be damn right. Well,
Josh, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think that you've ever been abducted? Or may have been abducted?
Possibly. I don't know. There's been I kind of have a feeling.
Have you found any unusual marks on your body that appeared after you?
I did. I actually had a triangle on a back when I was in my 20s. Like a perfect dot.
Did you photograph it?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Because a lot of people also are getting these triangles and they're like scoops. It's a bit like, do you know?
That's what it looked like, actually.
Yeah. Because I always think, is it because you've had chicken pox? Because chicken pox leaves scoops, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
No,
scoops on your skin.
No, I had because I was born in the 80s. We had one of the first chicken pox that didn't cause you to get like the shingles, so I've never had chicken pox in my life. So
I mean,
I wouldn't have that.
But I didn't get permanent marks from them.
No.
Right.
But there are people who are saying they don't know whether they have. They're not admitting that they've been, or they actually don't know that they've been abducted. But they feel like they have, and they've got these scoops, like you said, in a triangle. So that's why I wanted to know about whether you had anything.
I've had a lot of strange dreams about aliens too. So I don't know if it comes with doing the show or what. I don't know. I injured my back, and I had these really, really vivid nightmares about these vampire beings, and where I'd be in public and I'd see them, and they'd be like watching people, and then in one of my dreams, I finally just get up the courage and I shove one, and it gets really surprised that I can touch it, and then I keep having dreams about this being, and eventually I see him again and I punch him in the face, and they start coming after me in my dreams, and this is throughout a year, and I start getting paranoid about it, and I actually start paying to go to an MMA gym and I learn Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and kept having these dreams really vividly, and one night I have one where like I get completely outrun by like them, and the next day I actually wreck my back. But in this dream, when I get outrun by them and like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die, these little gray dudes show up and like kill all of them. And they're not like how you would imagine like your typical like robotic aliens. They kind of acted like soldiers, like they were excited to kill these things.
Oh.
Do you eat a lot of cheese before you
And
go to bed,
I don't,
Josh?
I don't know.
Listen,
I had
don't mock because your dreams. Listen, I'm a big believer in dreams, and I don't care what anybody says. Your dreams always have secret messages, even if they are the most craziest ones. There's always something behind it. I'm just going to read Chrissy's. I don't know if it'll come up fully. Oh, it is. That's good. Last time at this little time called Pumpkin Centre, CO, right as we were passing through, we looked down at the clock. It was 12:30 afternoon, and we got about a mile outside, and it was 3 p.m. Holy God. Chris also said, "What has one thumb in spear?" This guy. I've seen 90 degrees contours or whatever they're called from the back of the aircraft. Oh.
Well, they're chemtrails, right? Like the contrails are the ones that are there's nothing, or do I have that backwards? Like the chemtrails are the bad ones, the contrails are the ones that are just from the plane, like exhaust from the plane, right?
yeah, like the vapors,
Like
Yeah.
So
condensate.
chemtrails would be the bad ones.
Yeah.
like the ones they intentionally put there.
But all the dreams I ever had about vampires were always awesome, man. Because I've had a thing for them since I was a kid.
Oh my God.
I've
It was
become
just so weird there. It was just like so vivid. And like that last one, it felt like everybody in the world was like watching this happen. And it was in our local mall. And like I tried burning the mall down. I don't know. It was like my truck. I remember seeing my truck like inside the mall all smashed up. I don't know. It was like this whole Last Standy kind of feel. And then these like
Yeah.
dudes just showed up. And they were
No.
Do you
little.
think you like astral projecting, Josh? Like an
I think
astral
it's
projection?
real.
Well, that's
Do
what
I
they
believe
say
in it?
dreams are. Like that would technically that's what dreams are, is that we're going to like another plane, I guess.
Realm.
Yeah. I didn't
Well,
want to use the word realm, but we'll go with that.
Well, I could really tell you about
Everybody I've interviewed that's dealt with like vampires has also been like, yeah, you probably were dealing with vampires because they like actually can see through dreams in another dimension. If you take any stock in it.
Like I remember as a kid, I had a vivid dream that was reoccurring at least a few times when I was a kid, to the point where I still remember it. I was like in elementary school at the time, and I'm 51 now, so that's a long time. But it was a demon-like thing that was like chasing me, and like it was coming through everything, the TV, the radio, like no matter where I went. And then I remember being at my school, and he just like came down out of the skies like a superhero landing, you know. and he was looking for me, and I was hiding, and then I wake up. So I don't know if that meant anything, but it was vivid enough that I can still see the details of it in my head.
Yeah.
Like 40 some years later.
And then I've talked to a lot of people who've been abductees, and they have like a lot of like occurring things too, is like vivid nightmares, like with abduction cases, almost like they're implanted memory. So is there, you know, who knows?
See,
I think
this man I know, one of my good friends of mine, they're older. He's 80 now. And about 34 years ago, he was fishing on the river down here. Well, it was near enough on the north, on the Irish Sea, actually. It was down by the estuary. And he came out of work. They all made a load of people redundant. So what they were doing, because there was no money, he was going down there fishing. He was taking his mate with him, taking a boat, this rowing boat, putting the nets out in the figure S. That means they're after salmon. So they'd done it when the tide was coming in, and it was a clear night. It was clear night on the Welsh side, and it was a clear night on the Wirral side. So they put all these nets out, and they were waiting. There was a beam of light that came up the river from this end, went down towards the estuary. And he said it was like a very, very thin, piercing light, but it was stretched. And it hit the boat, and the next thing, there was like an umbrella, like a mushroom umbrella of light, just covered the boat. He said it was there. He said, I don't even know how long it was there, seconds, he didn't know. And then it blinked out. And then when they looked, the net was stuck in the sand. So they've obviously been taken. Yeah, they were taken. His mate remembers being taken, but my friend, who was his best mate, doesn't. Yeah, that's the difference. His mate won't talk about it except for his wife and them, but my friend doesn't remember being taken. He just remembers the light, but his friend remembers being taken. He remembers my friend being taken. So the next day, they reported it to the police. They reported it to all of the people that they were supposed to have reported it to. In fact, somebody had actually watched it from up on the mountain, and they reported it to the police. So it wasn't just an isolated thing, other people seen it too. So it's funny how he remembers and the other one doesn't, isn't it?
Mm.
You know. But the tide was out. The tide was coming in, so they put the nets out. The light switched off, and there was no water there. Yeah. So that was a good one. Yeah, it is strange. So yeah, that was a good option.
I wonder if he would have went and got like put in a trance, if he would have remembered anything. What do they call that?
Hypnosis.
I've been offered it. I've been offered it a couple of times, but like I didn't think the person was too reputable, so I was like, no.
Is it ESM? Is it ESMR or something? It's about basically the hypnotized thing to put
regression.
Your memories. Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So for those of you who
I don't think he would do that now, because he's in his 80s. You know what I mean? He wouldn't do that now. But he's quite happy to talk about it. But the one that got abducted wasn't. He keeps it very low. There's only a couple of people that know about it.
Does he have any memories of being
on
the ship at all?
Yeah.
Does he have any memories of being on the ship?
Can I ask you, Josh? Can I ask you another question? Have you seen any cryptids?
Wait. Lois has to say that word.
Cryptids.
Okay, go on, Josh. I'm sorry.
Just that Wendigo experience. I do live in the state of Dogman, though. The Beast of Bray Road's a couple cities over. The Hodag is from my city, or from my state too, but I'm 100% sure that's a hoax. I've interviewed a ton of people on Bigfoot. I think there's something, even though people are saying the Patterson film is a fake, I kind of think that's just, I don't know. You guys have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Ken Gerthar is, I've been following him on social media recently, and because he's the man with cryptids, isn't he, Ken? And he's not made his mind up yet, but I don't know. They didn't have technology to produce. They didn't have technology to produce a suit like that back then, did they?
No, I've known way too many reputable people that, and I said it on my last episode too. When they have a Bigfoot experience, I've met a bunch of people that wanted to have one and then had one, and it seems like once you had one, you have like this profound experience, and then you don't want to show people where it is. You want it to be left alone. You like
Yeah.
respect it, and that's something
Yeah,
that I've noticed with the people that I actually believe. There's actually a lot of Bigfoot like sightings in Wisconsin. We have the whole Ohio thing. If anybody's been following, there's been like 9 sightings in 3 days
Oh
in the
wow.
same area. There's also
Yeah.
been all them spears everybody's been seeing or meteorites, and that's kind of been correlated.
Bigfoot.
Another state has been having a bunch of dogman sightings too, and it's similar
Wow.
right around where.
That is pretty nuts.
Done.
Noreen
We had a
said,
pigman sighting on Cannock Chase last week.
Oh.
Somebody
We're
reported
back.
it.
Noreen said
We
I
had
had a vivid dream to the other week, 2 aircrafts, one chasing the other, then one shot the other down and it went into the Mersey, and I messaged Glenn to tell her they'd shot something down in the Mersey. The aircraft wasn't normal. They were like something out of Star Trek. Chris went Skinwalkers. Bigfoot film is pretty much fake, I think. Bigfoot feet are aliens with stealth tech, etc. Well, everybody knows how I feel about about cryptids.
You love your cryptids, don't you?
Oh, totally.
And of all of them, Bigfoot is the most believable, I think. Like on a scientific level.
Yeah.
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 I mean, it's just another. It's just
And
another.
the other thing is, there's
in our
so many guys. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all right.
But can I ask you a question? You hunt and fish too, I take it. You're outdoorsman. There's so many guys I've met that you're like the John Wayne type that come because they know I do the show and they're like, yeah, I had an experience. Something was throwing rocks at my site, and I just got this bad feeling, and we just picked up camp and left. I heard that from so many guys, and it's like, this guy wouldn't lie about that, but he has no reason to.
Right.
Someone, you know what I mean? Why would this no nonsense guy just tell me this story?
That's it.
It's
I've had rocks thrown over me when I was walking the dog. That was on Hallows Eve.
That was because you were hiding in the bushes.
I was walking the dog. I wasn't hiding in the bushes. I was walking the dog.
That's what she said.
Is that a euphemism? I was walking the dog.
Walking the dog.
No, I was walking the dog. I
Was that read over on that side of the pond?
When it comes to cryptids, right? I Bigfoot. I totally 100% believe in, because there's so much evidence. Yeti, maybe I'm on the borderline with that one.
How? It's just the one that can live in the snow. It's like a polar bear of the
Right. It's like
of the Bigfoot. It's cold, so it's white because it blends in the snow.
Like
yeah, the polar bear.
Aye, but you
There's
haven't
evolution in that.
Josh, honey, you haven't heard the question, right? Nessie, I fucking don't believe Nessie, right? Nessie doesn't exist. I'm sorry. It's made up.
Well, let me throw the theory out there. What if Nessie was just something that was coming out of a portal and Crawley was doing his stuff there?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I still don't believe it, Josh.
And the
And
Jersey
then
Devil doesn't
a lot of
exist.
people-
If he did, he'd be hanging in Philly. I guarantee it.
Nearly every country's
Later
got
the threat.
You know, people say to me, but you're Scottish. And I'm like, aye, but I'm probably a racist against the Scottish because I just like The only thing I really like when it comes to Scotland is like Iron Brew, but that's by the by. Right,
Yeah,
but you know, inside deep down, I'm probably an American. But you know, the thing is, right? I just don't believe in Nessie. I just think Nessie's a made up thing so that you know you get tourists.
There was
And
a
they
lot.
go,
I reckon there is a Nessie, but
they
it's not.
go, and
as-
they all come over and they go snappy, snappy.
Well, we
Yeah.
have the
Doesn't
same
mean
one in New York.
I
There's
personally
Champ,
think it's a like
Mota Kimbe in Africa.
Right back.
Probably.
yeah. See, I think this is like some kind of a seal or something like that that's coming in through the canals up there, which go out to the sea. And there's cave systems under there which go into the lakes. So I think there's every possibility that every now and again something comes up, swims around, and goes back out again.
I must say,
Well, there's all
it's a
them.
big
There's that
seal.
whole thing with the ocean underneath the ocean that was discovered.
I do believe though that Megalodon is still alive, but I believe it's way down
That could be
beyond
what
the sea.
people are calling Nessie.
That's been mentioned before, not so long ago, that blow. And somebody's, I don't know where I've seen it somewhere within the last 6 months, that they found one of those very deep in the ocean. It's sort of reared its head a bit, come out, and it's gone back in again.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that motherfucker's jawline? It's like that. It's like massive. See when
It is
you see
massive,
a
yeah.
human like standing and it's like jawline.
Well,
It's
sharks
like,
are just terrifying to begin with. The great white feel pretty bad.
like
The
the
ones
great.
we have right now are just terrifying the way it is.
Oh, like I could handle a great. Why you just punch it in the jaw? Just get a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Right? But
You say that now. You say that now.
We're getting great whites in Cornish waters now, off Britain, off the English coast. Great whites has been spotted down there.
Good, they want to get a few of them
You
boats
notice-
that are crossing.
you just
Yeah.
press
You know what's terrifying is the bull shark.
Oh, yeah.
Aye.
That's what Jaws is actually based off of, because they can breathe fresh water and they can swim up streams. And
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, around some homestead somewhere. Can't remember where it was.
as far as Illinois,
They're in brackish water, aren't they?
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish Nick was here so I could say Illinois. That's Tom's fault. He's got me started calling him that. I'm like that.
don't
Illinois.
just call it Chi-Town. That's what we call it in Wisconsin.
Illinois. Illinois, Nick. Illinois.
Noreen says, I think it's like most experiences, if you've had one yourself, it doesn't matter what other people think. You must know and feel.
Absolutely.
Chris said, sorry, Chris, I jumped ahead. I have heard strange sounds in the Rockies while camping, like otherworldly howls and weird running step patterns, but never saw footprints. Noreen says there's been Nessie type creatures seen in other areas in the world.
Yeah. New York, champ.
Flying.
Illinois, Chris is saying.
Illinois.
It's like
Illinois.
Illinois.
Every time we say that to Nick, he goes, "Dut, dut, 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 dut."
Or see when I'm on the phone to him and I'll carry on with him, I'll go, how is Illinois this day? And he'll go, Louise. And I'm like,
Wisconsin.
Illinois.
Speaking of Nick, I got to bring something up. This lady here was defending Nick in the chat when everybody was talking about Nick time and everything.
Oh, no. Wait, my dearest. I will shock you.
He's fashionably late.
I will shock you all. Was it Richard? Which show was it? Was it the show
It was.
it was a show 2 weeks ago
It was, yeah.
Nick was half an hour early, and I mean
He was on before I got there.
No,
And I got there 5 minutes
2%
late.
does not matter. The 2% of the time doesn't matter. It's the 98% of the time that matters.
Exactly.
That's what the show would be coming up.
I have known this guy for just over 5 years now, so I've earned the right to be able to bust on him about this because he has busted my balls consistently on anything and everything he can. And this man, he can't even be early, he can't even be on time for Minecraft, a game. We're not going live or anything. We're just getting together, and it's every Sunday night at like 9 o'clock Eastern time, right? 8 o'clock Chicago time. And all he has to do is just get everything taken care of and be there on time. Never happens. Never. He'll say, "I'll be a half hour late." It's 3 hours later.
I was late. That was early. That was it.
That was right, Noreen.
Chris says, "Oh, fuck." Chris said he's been timed 2 weeks in a row, Tom. Right.
No, that's the 2% of the time. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, right, Tom? Especially for you, sweetheart, I will tonight go off and I will phone him and I will kick him in the balls.
How are you going to do that over the phone?
I will chew him out and I will say, "See you
long legs."
Like, look, Nick, hit your balls with your phone right now. And then that'll be me kicking you in the balls.
Yes.
That's not going to matter. He's still going to be late. He's not even coming this Sunday. He didn't even do it himself. Kate put it in the chat. Like, he couldn't put it in the chat himself. He had to have Kate do it for him. It's like,
yes,
what is she, your assistant now?
He's in love. Leave him alone.
And so am I. What the hell does that matter?
Well, shut up a minute. We do our clocks next weekend in England and Britain.
Oh,
we will finally be on the same wavelength. It's such a pain in the ass.
We just did ours.
In that case, since you are all in love, screw you all.
I'm not in love. I've got no one to love.
We're in love.
Well, Richard, I've only got something to say to you. All by myself.
You know what, Richard?
know
I could send this to you. I don't know if it's big enough.
No, I need a bigger cock than that.
George,
I'm matching the sound.
George, I really do hope that you come back to this show.
Oh, not a problem.
I hope we've not corrupted you too much.
No, that's all good.
So,
Happy horse to Mark and Wayne.
So tell me something, Josh. How did you meet Mark and Wayne?
I actually was on another show with another guy who had experiences too with UFOs and aliens. We had a big disagreement called "We Are the Disclosure." We actually pumped a lot of Elena Danon's book. If you guys are familiar with her, kind of a creepy lady. But I met. She is an author. She's pretty big in the disclosure community.
Right.
But she's like directly involved in like a cult.
Okay.
Yeah. She's made tons and tons and tons of money off the like UFO community. But I met. They invited us to be on their Christmas special one year, and that's how I met them.
And I bet you were like that. I wished I kept running.
I actually was like, me and him were kind of like publicly beefing, and Mark was one of the guys that hit me up and was all like, "Hey, since he's losing you should come on our show." And it kind of just started click.
I bet you were like that years later. Oh fuck! I wish I'd kept on running.
It's pretty good. I get to hear about England on a weekly basis and talk to Mark and Wayne quite frequently. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They both
Interesting.
have a bunch of their own experiences.
Uh-huh.
Cool. It's cool to talk to other people who have them.
I mean, Wayne's a really good guy. And I suppose I like his partner, Mark. Where we get up to? Da, da, da.
Anybody notice that this guy is like vibrating here? Like, I mean,
Me,
Yes,
it's just the
Rodney.
screen. It's
your
just the
body's like,
screen.
Richard
It's
says,
the screen.
Richard
I'll
says,
sit
Chris
forward a little
says
bit. It gets me. My shoulders vibrating now.
he's still got his
Yeah.
V card, Tom. You don't.
yeah.
It's
Well, he does have his V card still. Yes, yes.
It's getting
But I'm not. I'm proud of that.
Noreen, it's getting rude now. Tom's offering his cocktail. He does every week. He just
I have two. Where's the other one? Oh, I don't even know. I don't know where my little one is. Oh no.
oh Tom.
I only have my big one.
It's
Definitely
okay.
that bloke that I put on the chat page.
Good thing I'm not there too. So much corruption. I bet you. Behave. Noreen says, "Hey Kate." There's conversation, and then Chris says, "I always behave." I don't believe you, Chris.
No, I don't believe
Don't
that.
believe
I don't
you.
believe that.
So, Josh, do you want to tell people about where they'll find you?
I'm on YouTube, on Spotify, on TikTok.
He's right there.
I just type in "Lost Through the Rabbit Hole." I'm pretty much everywhere. I was
Guys,
on hiatus for a while, but I'm back now. If you have an experience you want to share, hit me up.
I know about
Yeah.
hiatus. I've been on one.
I could send him some footage of my cryptid I saw.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I love it.
Yeah.
I also dive into the paranormal too. I was a paranormal investigator for a while. I actually worked for a place in Illinois.
oh wow. What
Yeah,
did you do? What did you do there, Josh? If you don't mind me asking.
I was an investigator.
Oh wow.
At the time, in my 20s, I was really big in the punk rock scene, so I had great big mohawks that were always multicolored, just bright
Holy
leather jackets,
Cool that. Yeah, it's cool.
face full of metal. And one day I was at a bar, and all these paranormal investigators came up to me, and I was doing it. And we'd go like after bars and play with Ouija boards and stuff because it was like the cool trendy goth thing to do. So like I got a rep for doing this, and then one day some people came up to me and were like, "Hey, we love your hair and your attitude. Would you like a job?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And then we started going, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll pay for you to go to Illinois and stay in a hotel and do this." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." And then I started bringing other friends with me, and we started just kind of connecting. And then one day I told them what was going on with aliens, and they laughed at me, and I was like, "Well, fuck you." And then kind of how that ended.
Do you know what,
That,
Josh?
and we worked at a hotel job, and they wanted me to start telling people stuff, and I was like, "No, like
No.
I'm not gonna just make up experiences so your hotel." I was like, "You don't even give me a room or anything either. Like, I'm not gonna just lie for your hotel. What are you, nuts?"
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
It was
Josh,
like the time capsule starting to get big.
you're going to have to show me a picture now because I am trying so hard to sit here and imagine you with this big mohawk, with this gothic sort of look. I can't imagine you being like that.
Oh, there's pictures, son. There's tons of pictures. You just gotta look on go back to like 2000. I even had like cheetah print hair and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Did you do the whole
Oh,
makeup
really?
thing too with the goth? Like, did you go that
No.
far into the goth? Like,
No, I was more or less the punker of the group. I just hung out with the
well,
goths.
punk is different. I mean, there is a fine line between punk and goth, I guess. But
Well, this was also the millennium, so like the whole rap, like everybody in our generation was all into rap and acting gangster and dressing
Yeah.
and like not wearing a belt. So like the punks and the goths, kind of like at that time period, bro, we were
my
all like the
generation,
hard rockers.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
my
We all could
generation
party
was
together.
rock, metal,
Yeah.
like that. Like I had the long hair and everything. I was a metalhead, and just jeans and a t-shirt and a jean jacket.
Yeah.
Good.
That was like with us too, like the metalheads, like we all shared the same bars and stuff.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm going to dive into your paranormal time, right? What was your first experience? The paranormal, your first ever experience, personal experience of paranormal.
Just feeling creeped out. And like my great grandparents' house, my parents own that house now. Was like in our family, was living in it prior to Wisconsin being a state. So it was like the homestead.
Wow.
Wow, that is cool. That's really, really cool. Josh, I just want to say thank you so much, brother, for doing this for me. I really, really enjoyed having you, and I'd love you to come again.
Awesome. Thanks.
Uh, right,
Definitely.
right, Tom, you're putting me off because you're making me rethink
Well, you said you had them.
everything.
I was just, I didn't know.
You're making me rethink everything that I just said there. That's why I shouldn't have looked at you, because you've just put me off thinking that sounded quite wrong in so many ways.
I'm so
Um,
glad that I had you. Like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? Were you in her dungeon? Damn it!
eh,
No.
well, what me and Josh did in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. Don't tell them anything, Josh.
I didn't say what happened in
What
there. I just
dungeon?
asked if he was in there. That's all.
Why do you think I was late to the show?
Who said that?
Why do you think I came in with a big smile and Josh came in with a big smile?
Oh, see, you
Ah,
were in there.
dungeon times. Dungeon times, definitely.
You know the shackles.
Love Shack baby.
Wow,
Love Shack,
that just
baby.
keeps coming back, doesn't it?
But Josh, I really hope you come back. Josh is like this. Never again. Never again.
Awesome.
Never come in.
Nah, send me a date. We'll make it happen. I didn't even get to share every experience. I have a lot.
Well, we'll definitely get you on again, sweetheart, because honestly, I loved having you. See if you. That's why Tom can't find his little cocks.
Because it doesn't exist. I only got a big one.
Definitely. What to do, darling, is resend me your thingy, and if you're free the the next Friday that I can pin you, I'll get you on.
All right.
We can
I have
carry.
Nick on next week.
So
Oh.
prepare for him to be at least a half hour late.
Oh, have you got
Right.
next Friday?
No, I actually work next Friday. I think
Well,
it's either Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm doing like a double. I have to have
well, I tell you what,
local.
send me your calendar again, and I'll pin you. Oh, Chris loves your shirt, by the way.
Thank you. You actually can get one. It's Lots of the Rabbit Hole shirt, the official.
Almost
Oh,
reminds me of the Grateful Dead Dancing Bears shirt, like with the spiral and.
Well, that's what I try to go through, like the whole Alice in Wonderland kind of vibe.
Oh my God! If you
Yeah.
love Alice in Wonderland, you should really watch my videos about the garden on This Is Tom's World. I'm just saying because it's all
This is
Alice in
Tom's World.
Wonderland themed. This garden, or it was.
All right, I'll check it out.
It's got a human chessboard in it. Everything. It's cool.
Need a tie-dyed Tom's World
I
shirt.
think there is one. I think there is one in the shop. I'm not sure. If not, I think I can put one in. But I think
Definitely. Well, what to do
I don't know.
is
I need to go back and look through my shop too. It's just kind of
yeah, I
it's
just leave it.
overwhelming.
I don't
There,
get
you
sales.
put it up and then it's there.
Yeah, I don't get any sales. Like every once in a while, I'll see like
Either.
$5 come into my bank account. I'm like, where the fuck that come from? Oh, somebody bought a hat.
Oh, you paid the lovebirds. I'm looking at lovebirds. But guys, please join us on Sunday when we look at paranormal and the occult, 8 p.m. UK time. So guys, have a good weekend. Stay safe, and we will be back soon. See you later.